Good evening. Oh, I think we could be a little more excited than that. Well, welcome. Good evening. Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland, and the 68th Annual Sweet Adelines International Convention and Competition. Well, before we get started tonight, I have to say good luck to my daughter, Sarah. She's watching. Tonight is her first school play. So I want to say good luck, Sarah. You're going to do great tonight. And also hello to my husband, Mike, and my son, Joshua, and my mom, Linda. There, I got all that out of the way. So I'm so excited to be here with you tonight and to be able to just take a few minutes and update you on the state of our organization before this opening ceremony gets underway. I know we're all very excited. We have a super evening planned for you tonight, and we're just really going to have a good time. But before that gets started, I want to let you know that I'm hoping to make the State of the Organization address something that's a permanent part of our convention each year. This really gives me a chance to provide you with the latest and greatest of what's going on at headquarters, and also to report just a few exciting things happening out in our regions. So if you'll just grant me just a few minutes, I'd like to share some things with you tonight. Serving as your Chief Executive Officer for this organization has just taught me so much about singing, about the power of women, about the potential of a team. I've learned much about myself in the last few years, and this incredible role has changed me in so many ways, including how I see the world around me. Because of this fun position that I hold as CEO, all the time I get to tell people about Sweet Adelines International, and I tell them that we're 23,000 women strong in the United States and 14 other countries, and that we are changing the world, and we are banding together, and we're striving for harmony. And I tell them that you all are tenacious and passionate and strong and joyful and genuine. And it is this word, genuine, that I seem to come back to over and over and over again. And I am a firm believer, a lot of you have heard me say this, I'm a firm believer that our staff, those wonderful women and man, should be a reflection of those incredible qualities that I see in our members, in you, every day. We've had quite a number of changes since I came on board 30 months ago. We've had staff changes. We've had organizational structure changes. We've changed the way we conduct business. We've changed the way that we look at our budgeting. We've changed the way we interact with our peers and our constituent groups. We've adopted a new model of governance and the methodology behind the daily operations in our office. So a big theme of Sweet Adelines International for the past few years has been all about change. Sometimes these changes are not always easy, but they are absolutely necessary to remain successful, and they are essential to maintain the legacy that Sweet Adelines International will mean to a new generation of women in the next few years. One of the main challenges that we've had to overcome at headquarters is what I call the silo effect, where departments work independently of one another, so much so that member services are segmented out and not as effective as they could be. We have changed that now, I'm very pleased to say, and we have merged areas of responsibility so that you, our members, our number one priority, will have better service, a more streamlined member experience, and be able to get your questions answered by individuals who have the ability and the accountability to ensure that we are meeting your needs. Again, this level of teamwork and the blurring of hard departmental lines requires a new level of working together and learning to leverage the strengths of each staff member. This is absolutely what is best for this powerful organization of women, and it is what is best for you, our members. So, along with talking about all the changes in the last few years, I want to tell you that we also have wonderful results to report tonight. Now we are adopting budgets every year that are in the black. We have created long-range financial plans that will identify our areas of development and allow us to capitalize on our strengths. We have carved out literally hundreds of thousands of dollars of expenses out of the budgets each year. We are employing new purchasing and procurement practices. We have applied a business model to our daily course of activity, and we are protecting our organizational brand and our assets. We have made changes in every area of our organizational business to ensure that we are daily conducting business with a purpose, with our members taking top priority and also with the bottom line in mind. In addition to our renewed focus on running Sweet Adelines International according to a business model, I am also happy to tell you that we have hired amazing people with proven expertise, advanced degrees, who want to be engaged with what we stand for, who want to work alongside us to energize our incredible mission. And perhaps even more importantly, we are hiring people with a servant's heart. You see, my belief is that the staff at headquarters must reflect who we are as an organization, and that means that we need to be a reflection of you. That is why I am passionate about ensuring that our members are handled with the utmost respect and with a world-class customer service mentality. We need to work together as a team to ensure that you are taken care of 100% of the time. We want you to get your member resources on time, every time. In order to reflect you, our members, we must be tenacious, we must be passionate, we must be strong and diligent, we should be joyful and seek harmony, and we must be genuine and honest. We must believe in the power of Sweet Adelines International and understand how our own individual roles play into the bigger picture of how we are changing the world together. And I now believe that we have these remarkable people at headquarters that work for you in this capacity every day. And I am so excited for you to get to know your HQ staff because they are all here in Baltimore this week. Yes, give them a hand. Absolutely, they deserve it. I have the privilege of standing before you tonight on the stage, which I love doing. But what I do as the public face is certainly no more important than what each of the 28 staff people do for you every day behind the scenes. So I just wanted to extend my appreciation to each one of them for the diligent service that they provide each day, but also for the countless number of hours that it takes to put on this convention for you here this week. So if you would indulge me, could you give them one additional round of applause? I want to tell you about a few other exciting developments. I am so excited to announce that Rising Star 2015 will be held at Scottsdale Resort and Conference Center in Scottsdale. For those of you that may not have visited the Scottsdale Resort and Conference Center, I can assure you it's a beautiful facility. It has exceptional meeting space, and it will truly be an excellent contest. It's going to be held in conjunction with the Region 21 education event. The Rising Star contest will be held on August the 8th, 2015, with the regional education held from August 6th through 9th there at the resort. This week, we will be distributing a new marketing piece for Rising Star 2015, as well as bundles of postcards for the regions to hand out to those who might be interested in participating. So we're providing you a marketing piece to take back with you to recruit quartets for participation. This is going to be a wonderful contest for our young women, and I know that you're not going to want to miss it. I am also very happy to tell you more about our non-North American event in New Zealand in July of 2016. We have any Kiwis in the house? I knew there'd be a few. This AHA-style event is set to take place at the University of Auckland at their downtown urban-style campus. The 2016 course of events includes not only the A Cappella Harmony Academy, but also the Rising Star Contest, and is currently slotted to take place in Auckland's Aotea Center. The Rising Star will be held in conjunction with the regional youth contests in New Zealand, and it is expected to have at least 1,000 youth in attendance. The region has been a delight to work with, and they are working hard as our boots on the ground to get the contracting done and to get all the details in place as we prepare for this international event in New Zealand. One exciting thing that we are doing beginning here in Baltimore is to take strides to make our International Competition Week feel more like a convention as well as a competition. We know that this is a week that is all about the competition, and that is our focus, and we understand that this is the catalyst that brings us together, and we love it. It is what drives us to these incredible cities to become part of this harmony that has touched our soul in so many ways. But we also want to take advantage of this one opportunity that we have each year to have so many of us in the same place. So that is why we are beginning to incorporate a State of the Organization address into the beginning of the week. We are including an opening ceremony to get others involved and give them the opportunity to participate in their opening event. And we are having an exciting Glitz Blitz scavenger hunt around the city. Anybody found a Glitz Blitz box yet? A few. I met a lady on the elevator earlier today that had found one. She was very excited. So don't miss your chance to find a fabulous glitter-filled box and win some really cool prizes from sales. Also, there's a new watch party area on one side of the convention center. We understand that some days are quite long and it's difficult to sit in one spot. So we've created a new watch party section for the all events ticket holders where you can have a bit more flexibility to move around, to get something to drink, and even to visit quietly and mingle with your sweet Adelines friends from all over the world. I hope that you all had the opportunity to take part in the education that was held yesterday here in the convention center. For those that missed it, I'm sorry you missed it. We had demonstration stations where our attendees collected pearls of wisdom from some of our superstar faculty and board members, in addition to be able to take part in several arrangers classes. Also new for this year is a tag party hosted by Sirens of Gotham Chorus that will take place in the Key Ballroom at the Hilton on Saturday night. So what a fun way to end a very busy but enriching convention week experience. We look forward to your feedback on these events and also your ideas on how to make this International Convention Week even better. And just know that we have even bigger ideas in the works for Las Vegas next year, so stay tuned for that. So before we move into the opening ceremony, I do want to make a few announcements for the week. This year, in honor of our anticipated sold-out crowd, how exciting, we elected to do a special convention double issue that includes the pitch pipe and your convention program. What do you think of the new publication? It's awesome. I'm very excited. This double-sided flip book will be provided to all events ticket holders at convention and will be mailed to all members not attending convention at the conclusion of convention week. There are also some available for purchase just in case you would like one. Also, we are doing the text push notifications again this year. Now is the time to opt in to ensure that you receive those competition scores at lightning speed and just as soon as they become available. So right now, get your phones out and text 24587. 24587 to Sweet Adelines to ensure that you stay up to date. Along with the scores, we'll also be sending you reminders and other things to know each day as you make the most of your convention week here in Baltimore. Wow, there's so much going on this week. I'm getting excited just thinking about it, and maybe a little tired. So we've talked about change already tonight, and I have had the privilege of reporting the exciting and engaging things that are going on at our organization. But I would be completely remiss if I did not tell you of the 12 fabulous women who have made it all possible. There are so many times that I watch these ladies around the board table and I think to myself, I wish every one of our 23,000 members could see them in action. I wish you could hear the impassioned discussions where your interests are at the forefront, where personal feelings are put aside and the membership is always put first. I have worked with boards of directors for 20 years, and I can say beyond a shadow of a doubt that these women are absolutely world class. Not only are these 12 ladies smart, they are intuitive, forward-thinking, visionary, and emotionally intelligent. Not only are they enthusiastic, they are passionate, engaged, innovative, and tenacious. And not only are they dedicated, but they are steadfast. They are loyal, they are faithful, and they are authentic. It is my extreme pleasure to introduce you to your 2014 International Board of Directors. And here they come. I would like to introduce you to Paula Davis, to Renee Porzel, Marcia Penvidic, Fran Furtner, Patty Cobb-Baker, Therese Antonini, Peggy Graham, Joan Boudelier, Carol Persinger, Ann Cargill, and certainly last but not least, Cammie McKinley. Thank you, ladies. Tonight's opening ceremony is very special and is being held in honor of our hosting city of Baltimore, Maryland, and also our wonderful board president, as this incredible idea of the nautical opening ceremony tonight was 100% hers. As some of you know, Marcia Penvidic is herself an active nautical enthusiast. In fact, Marcia's love of the nautical lifestyle began when her husband Dennis joined the Navy. It wasn't long after his return from the service that they bought their first Hobie Cat and thus began their love of sailing. This notion and love of boats continued as she and Dennis embraced the island lifestyle in their home of Victoria, Canada, and now they are even proud lifetime members of the Capital City Yacht Club. One of Marcia's favorite nautical traditions is the sail past, or sail by salute. In maritime custom, it is a ritual that is steeped in more than 600 years of naval tradition and history. This review of the fleet was introduced in yacht clubs as a continuation of the naval habit of admirals and/or royalty reviewing the fleet on special occasions. Vessels sailed past, presenting their flags in salute, with their captain also saluting and the ship's company standing at attention. Like the precedent set by the tradition of the sail past, tonight we review our fleet as our regions present their own flags to our admiral, our International Board President, Marcia Penvidic. As we begin our opening ceremony, can I please get a round of applause for our incredible leader and for all 116 choruses that are participating in tonight's sail past. Ready.